What is going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here with Ballard Sports Media, coming at you with my show, Ballard Sports 360. Ballard, I like sports. We talk about sports all the way around. And check this out. Computer charger just got here. I ordered the wrong one last week. They sent me the wrong one. All right, fine. Yes, they sent me the wrong one, but because I ordered the wrong one. So then I had to reorder and find the right one, which I got. Now my computer's working. I came back to using it, and it's pretty hard to do all the streams and everything and do school just on my phone. So appreciate you guys for showing up today. Let's see. I know who's in here. I said hello in the chat while the theme was playing. Nate the Great, don't be late, a.k.a. Nate Kingston. Says he's hype. I'm sure that's probably talking about the Big Ten or something. Appreciate you showing up. My man, the myth, the legend, Real Big Lee. How you doing, brother? Good seeing you in here. Ballard's in here. I was saying hello to you guys. So we got some stuff to talk about today. We'll get into quite a bit. And you see down here at the bottom at one point, if you want to be a special guest on this show, which I think I'm just going to change that because I like to get you guys on. I normally have been getting you on the BSM 360 or whatever you want to call this, at least after I get past the topic. So I'll get you guys on at some point in the show today if you guys want to talk whatever the heck you want to talk about, sports related or not, whatever. So, it is here. Third Saturday week. Yes, sir. The Vols and the Gumps. It's here. And what else do you want me to say? It's the third Saturday rivalry. It's a huge rivalry in the SEC. It's big. It really is. And I know that Tennessee hasn't won in 13 years. I understand all that. But, it's one of those – it's a very special rivalry. I don't know if I want to call it much of a rivalry. I see it more as a traditional game. Now, I'm not saying it's not a rivalry, but it's a traditionally played game. It's tradition to play it in October. It's tradition when you smoke the victory cigar at the end of the game and then pay the NCAA fines for tobacco or whatever the heck it is, and it's a good rivalry. I want to look real quick at some moments in this rivalry if we can. And I'll go back to this one here. And I won't be biased or anything. I'll look back at some where the Volunteers win. But here's one play Bama fans know so well. But let's look at it. How about Terrence Cody blocking that kick against Tennessee? And it was a good game, right, as we know. Lincoln was the kicker, as you guys see here. And this was probably Tennessee's closest chance at winning, right? And it's very hard to block a kick. It really is. So for Alabama to do this, and this was a huge game. Look at, Bama was undefeated. Tennessee had a couple losses. Now, obviously, as you see, they weren't ranked, so it probably wasn't that good of a year, at least at that point. But here's the play here. Hold on. Let me see if I can let me share this. Let me know if you hear it.
Cody again.
Terrence Cody, the man.
Lincoln for the lead. Blocked again. Cody again. Oh my. Alabama wins.
That was it, man. That's the one that sticks out to me the most, man. It's a competitive rivalry, right? It really is when you think about it. And when you see 12-10, I mean, defenses played well in that game, as you see. I think it looks like that was when Lane Kiffin was coaching there. But look, it's a really good rivalry. It's been close and competitive. Yes, Bama has won 13 straight weeks, but Tennessee has had their fair share of close calls. Does Tennessee have what it takes to beat Alabama this year? Look back at last year, right? It was, I think, 35-21, right? Tua goes down. That's when he first had his ankle injury, at least for the first of that year. Mac Jones comes in. Then the next week, of course, remember he has to replace Tua against Arkansas and actually have his first career start. Looked great. That was the beginning of this whole Mac Jones thing. But it's a rivalry. And listen, I don't care what I don't care what you say, what the streak is. A rivalry game is huge. And 13 straight over the Vols, right? Probably going to be 14 this weekend unless the Vols can do something. I think Jeremy Pruitt's building something at Tennessee. I really do. Bama has won 13 straight games. Let's look at the history of this rivalry real quick. They first met 1901, November 28th. So it hasn't always been the third Saturday, right? I'm curious, and I'm sure we'll get to it, how it got its name. Let's see. It was a 6-6 tie, right? 6-6 the final score, November 28th, 1901, right? And they played in Birmingham for the first 7 meetings. Bama got their first win the second meeting 2 years later in 1903 in Birmingham, I guess at Legion Field. 24-0. Then the next year, Tennessee wins 5-0. Look at this. I'm gonna share the screen here. Let's see. I want you to look at these stats here. Look at these scores. 6-6 tie to start out. Or whatever. Highlight it all. I don't care. 5-0 or 24-0 Bama. 5-0 Tennessee. 29-0 Bama. 51-0 Bama. 5-0, 4-0. Look at this. 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 9 straight shutouts. Tennessee with only one of those. The rest by Bama. And there's been look at even these 1, 2. There's been quite a few shutouts. Bama leads the series all time, 56, 30, 38-7. So 7 ties, right? They've met. They'll have their 103rd meeting this Saturday. So in 102 games, Bama has won 56 of them. Tennessee's got 38, and 7 of them are ties. And again, Tennessee hasn't won since 2006. That was in Knoxville. The last time they won in Tuscaloosa was 2003. That was a 5 overtime game too, 51-43. I want to That has me curious there. um, but it is third Saturday week, and listen, Vols fans, y'all are a really good team this year. I know you've lost to Georgia or whatever. That's not too bad of a loss. We know what Georgia is. You guys have great talent, and this is at home for you guys. Um, I I want to say we're gonna win. I want to say Alabama's gonna win because of history, because you haven't beat us since 2006. But look at it. I mean, look, at some point, at some point, Volunteer fans, you guys will beat Alabama. This is coming from a Bama fan, but I'm also trying to be a sportscaster, so I'm trying to be fair here. I'm trying to, I'm unbiased. I'm ready for this to be a more competitive rivalry. I use that term. Yeah, look, 35-13, right? There's some close calls. 2015, 19-14, right? Um, of course, 2006, the last time you beat us, that was only a 3-point game. 2009 was 12-10. We just showed that. There's been some close games in Bama's win streak. It's competitive, right? I'm waiting for that day. I want to see the Volunteers at some point, and I know Bama fans are going to be like, "What are you doing? What are you saying?" But I'm just curious what that day is going to look like. What would it look like if the Volunteers beat Alabama, beat Nick Saban? What's the rivalry going to become? You know, I'm sure. Look at BVD. Shout out to my man BVD, who hasn't really gotten back with me. I know I said I wanted to do a stream with him the week of the game. That's this week. I emailed him. I haven't heard back, but um, I'm curious what it's going to look like for Volunteer fans. Now, I'm going to be honest. I really don't hate Tennessee. I know I joke, oh, it's hate week or whatever the heck. Well, I mean, it kind of is because they're playing each other, and I view this more as a traditional game. Now I get with like the Bear Bryant times and everything, there was a lot of heated stuff, I'm sure. Gene Stallings or whoever the heck, right? But I mean, this isn't for Alabama. It's not like the Iron Bowl. See, the Iron Bowl, you got to understand Auburn and Alabama, they are like, that's a rivalry. This is a rivalry too. Don't get me wrong. Do I have any hatred for Tennessee? I mean, I'm, it's Tennessee hate week, or for Volunteer fans, it's Bama hate week, or whatever the heck, right? I'll joke, but I don't sit there and see Tennessee win a game, and I'm like, God, I can't believe they won, or I wish they had lost, or I wish they would just, be on bowl probation, or I don't sit there and do that for Tennessee. If they win a game, congratulations, good job. You did what you did. You won against who you beat, and you earned the win. It's not like that. So, do I have hatred? Not really. I mean, there's a little part of me that kind of jokes around, and I'm like, when are you gonna beat us? So I don't know. Let's see. So anyway, it is third Saturday week. Pretty big rivalry. Love it. Let's talk World Series now. Let's move on. World Series is here. The Tampa Bay Rays losing game one last night. Now they play again tonight. Of course, it's the best of seven. I guess technically best of six. Game seven if necessary. 8-3 last night against the Dodgers. Dodgers winning over my Tampa Bay Rays. What happened? I want to know. I want to know what happened. Glasnow was pitching, right? Kershaw was pitching for the Dodgers. Yandy Diaz for the Rays at bat 4 times, only got 1 hit. Brandon Lowe was at bat 4 times, got nothing. Margot at bat 4 times, 1 hit. Window, however you say his name, at bat 4 times, 1 hit. So it wasn't great. But look at the Dodgers, right? 10 hits, 34 at bats, right? So here's the ratio for these two teams: the at bat and then the hit ratio for game one. At bat and then the hit. So it was 32-6 for the Rays. They got 6 hits and 32 at bats. 34-10 for the Dodgers. So Dodgers clearly got better plays. And look at Mookie Betts too, man. He got 2 hits, 1 RBI. He got 2 runs. So and he was at bat for 4 times. Mookie Betts is one of those up and coming athletes. Seriously. So, but it was. I'm disappointed. Hold on. Sorry about that. That came out of nowhere. Let's see. Nate Kingston, I want the Rays all the way. Well, I appreciate that. I'm a Tampa Bay Rays fan being in the Tampa area, but no disrespect to the Dodgers. But let's talk about this real quick. Is it a letdown year and is it for the Rays, who have not made it to the World Series since 2008, right? At the very least, you look at the Rays if they don't win this and say, well, they made it to the World Series. They beat the Astros and the Yankees to do it. Those the two of the greatest teams in the American League. You beat those teams. You get to the World Series. Is it a letdown year? And some fans might say, well, no. But look at how far they've come, man. You really want – man, the Rays are just in that position. You're expected to win this series, I think. No disrespect to the Dodgers. I feel like it's one of those 50-50, but everything that the Rays have been through this offseason and going into the season and everything like that, I mean, they've just come so far, and it's to the point you beat the Yankees. You beat the Astros to get here, right? And you make it to the World Series and you don't even win. That would be a letdown. It really would. So, what's up, Neo? How you doing? Sorry about that. But anyway, it would be a letdown year if the Rays lose. Let's see. Did I cover all the topics? Return to the Big Ten. Here we go. Moving on from the World Series talk. Basically, to wrap that up, it would kind of be a letdown for the Rays. For the Dodgers, it's like, the Astros cheated against us. We should have that title. So it's kind of a letdown for either of these teams, right? The Dodgers want to win it because they should have won it. It was unfair in 2017. Now here they are. They're not playing cheaters, at least as far as we know. I don't think the Rays are cheating from what I understand. They're all good. But at the same time, for like the Rays, it's like, everything that they've done, beating the Yankees and the Astros, again, two of the best teams in baseball, in the American League, in the postseason, and you beat both of those teams, and now here you are. You need to show up, and you need this to complete what you would call a great season, perfect season, whatever. And the Dodgers, it's like, the Astros cheated against us. They suck. And we want to win this one and it be legitimate and everything. So, anyway, moving on from that, good luck to both teams. No disrespect to the Dodgers. Again, you guys know I'm a Rays fan, so you know who I'm pulling for. But at the same time, it's like, it is what it is either way. So I just hope that if the Dodgers do win it, the Rays at least keep it close, and maybe it's like a walk-off home run, and it's not like they got blown out or something. But anyway, so return to the Big Ten. And I'll go ahead and put the StreamYard link. I'll get you guys on, but I want to talk Big Ten real quick. I want to look at the schedule, and I want to talk Big Ten football. It is finally back. Penn State, Minnesota, Michigan. I see you in there, Nate Kingston. Ohio State, Purdue. I mean, it's back. So let's see what the schedule looks like. We know the SEC game, Tennessee and Bama. We understand that. Illinois at Wisconsin, Friday night game, 8 o'clock. That's the first game of the season for the Big Ten. Saturday at 3:30. Penn State at Indiana. Let's see. Nebraska at Ohio State. That should be interesting. Although I know Nate is a Nebraska fan. We were talking the other day. I think he was saying he wants Nebraska to win, but he doesn't know. Michigan at Minnesota. There's quite a few games. I actually saw this. It's gonna be in Minnesota for the Michigan-Minnesota game. I'm gonna keep my eye on that. That's the primetime game at 7:30 on ABC. Interesting games. I don't know what to make of any of these teams. I don't know what the off seasons have looked like. We know about Justin Fields at Ohio State. We know about all those players. We know how talented they are. We know Penn State's got Sean Clifford back. We know that they got now Micah Parsons opted out, hasn't opted back in or anything from what I understand. So, how will that affect their defense? We'll see. We know the transfer Trey Sermon at Ohio State. They got a good tight end coming back who chose not to go to the draft, and Luke Farrell. It's weird. Let's see. Baron Browning, Tuff Borland on the defensive side of the ball. Zach Harrison, Ty Hamilton, to name a few guys. So, what's up, Neo? How you doing? Michigan favored by 3. Let me see. Let's see. Against Minnesota. I would expect this to be a very close game. This is in Minnesota. PJ Fleck. I liked Minnesota last year. I think they got a lot of good potential this year. 3.5 is what the line says on ESPN. Over under 54.5. We'll see. So, let's see. Let me get a Big Ten expert in here. I guess if you want to call him that. My buddy Nate, the great, don't be late, a.k.a. Nate Kingston. What's up, Nate?
Not much. How are you?
I'm doing good.
It's good. I'm excited about Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Dying laughing last year when Wisconsin lost to Illinois away for that field goal. I mean, man, that stadium was going nuts.
Oh yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah, I was wow. That's what you get, Wisconsin. That's what you get from being Wolverines. But yeah, I think Wisconsin can come out top, but like I said in Uncle Lou's show, there's been a lot of upsets in this year.
Oh yeah, and it's also one of those years. I think
Yeah.
you were talking on
So
my stream yesterday.
Nebraska and Ohio State.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I like Ohio State, and like we were talking yesterday. I remember you came on my stream.
Lagging. Hello.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on, but it is lagging, Nate. Hold on, you figure something out. Here we go. Are you there, Nate? Yeah, I don't know what's going on your end, Nate, but yeah, it is lagging. But yeah, anyway, while he tries to figure that out, I guess. But let's see. Yeah, I'm excited for the Big Ten. Uh, it'll be fun to see. As you guys know, Nate is a Michigan fan, and he also pulls for Nebraska. So obviously he wants Ohio State to lose this weekend. So if anyone else wants to join, or if Nate wants to rejoin, feel free to. Let's see. What's up, Bet? How you doing? Good seeing you in here. Yeah, I've been there. I get you, Nate. Wi-Fi can suck sometimes. But anyway, it is great to have the Big Ten back. Pac-12 is going to start in November. They're going to play seven games, I think, 7 or 8 games, whatever the heck. Um, and it's so interesting, isn't it? Everyone is going to try and finish before Selection Sunday. Honestly, no Pac-12 teams getting in. Big Ten has a chance. Big 12, you know how I feel about the Big 12. They've pretty much already flushed it down the toilet. Texas hasn't lost 2 games yet, but they will. At some point. So anyway, I put the link. Feel free to click on that if you want to get on. 38-35. I'm not sure. I guess, is that your prediction, Nate? That'll be interesting if Nebraska can pull an upset over if Nebraska can pull an upset. That'll be really interesting. So let's see. Number 14 in a row. Yeah, man. Tennessee. Again, third Saturday week. It should be interesting. Michigan, 35, Minnesota, 27. me check something. Looks like we got here's some breaking news. The Seahawks are looking into getting Antonio Brown. Okay. How about Tua starting? That's something that I didn't put it in the title, but I definitely was thinking about it. Now, Fitzpatrick came out and was asked about it, I guess. Yeah, man. I guess he's not taking it too well. Even though, and I'm actually surprised by this, right? I'm actually surprised. Let me find this article. Oh, here we go. This was, yeah, because I got a notification here, but I cleared my notifications and I missed it. But here's an article ESPN put out this just an hour ago. If you want to view that, Ryan Fitzpatrick said it broke his heart to see Tua Tagovailoa become the starter. I guess he wonders whether he has started his last NFL game. Here's a 30-second clip here of what he had to say. Take a quick listen.
Talking to me and you guys about how I'm the placeholder and this eventually was going to happen. No matter it was just a matter of kind of when, not if, and it still just it broke my heart yesterday, and it's a tough thing for me to hear and to now have to deal with, but I'm going to do my best with it.
So that was Ryan Fitzpatrick speaking out and saying how he felt honestly about Tua being the starter. I'm actually surprised Tua is the starting quarterback right now. I'm surprised he's starting in the NFL. I'm surprised he's in his first year. And what we said all offseason, even prior to the draft, was if you draft Tua, have him sit out a year. Maybe let him get some reps and play. But, look, if the Dolphins see it best fit that Tua be the starter in year one of his career this year, go for it. I mean, I'm pulling for Tua, obviously. Roll Tide, but, it's like call it what it is. He is injury prone. I'm sorry. I mean, that's not a knock on Tua, but how many times did we see him get up limping off the field at Alabama? How many times? Forget actually getting hurt. He would come up limping. Now, he'd go out there and still put up 50-something points, but, Tua is a great athlete, but he has gotten hurt quite a bit. Now, if he can stay healthy, I think – I don't want to say he can. I don't want to say he can't. Who knows what the medical staff and protocols or whatever the heck it is in Miami, right? Who knows what that looks like? So Nate says Tua needs time to get used to the offense. I would agree. I mean, it's not the same people that he had at Bama. It's not the same receivers. It's not the same coaches. It's a different system. It's it's different. So, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, I wish Tua nothing but the best. I really do. I think we're all pulling. A lot of people are pulling for Tua, right? I don't think there's anyone that really hates Tua, right? But see, I knew that. Neo. Joe Burrow looked like he would be a day one starter in the NFL. But Tua is because of his injuries and everything. And again, it's not a knock on Tua. It's the truth, though. We know how many times he got hurt, but come on. 2056 Heisman candidate. Y'all still on that? I still can't. I still can't believe I called up asking, what do you think the preseason bowl is going to look like for that season, Lou? I think about that call sometimes, and I just, oh yeah, I remember, and I remember after the call, I said, "Was it really that dumb of a question?" I put that in the comments. Hey, Georgia and Clemson are going to meet next year, Lou. I saw your video. Can you? We still good? We good? Let's see. I got the stream pulled up too. Yep, there we go. I'm hearing it playback. So, but yeah, I mean, I cannot believe. I guess so. I had made that comment right after, or not even right after. I guess it was a few months after Lou did the hype and hate video for Georgia and Clemson, and I asked, I said, "What do you think? What do you think the preseason poll is going to be?" And he's like, "What?" Because think about it. I guess most of the time, right? Like we make bowl predictions all the time, playoff picks, whatever, right? And we know what it's going to look like, right? Who's making the playoffs? Okay, Ohio State, Clemson, and Bama. Okay, Oklahoma, right? Those teams. They normally, so we think. Sometimes they do this. Oh, the defending champs, Bama won the title. They'll probably make it back. We'll put them at number one. Oh, Clemson's the runner-up, but maybe Bama has a chip on their shoulder. They could do it again, or they'll be number two, whatever, right? So I can't even. It's not like I wasn't asking him necessarily what like all the rankings, but like did he see Clemson at one? Would it be a top four matchup, or either way it was stupid. Just still asleep. I don't know. I love all you guys too. I appreciate that, Nate. I mean it. Love you guys. You're all good people. Yeah, I understand that bet. I get it. It's not always based on what happened last year. It's all what do you expect them to do this year? Put last year behind and only look ahead to the current year. So, what's up? Rise up ATL 41-24. Let's go. Yes, sir. That's a good win. It's a good win. Um, so, is this going to be a sleep stream? No. I'm just waiting if people want to get on. I've covered all the topics I want to talk about today. I don't have really much else. I mean, it's great to see Tua starting in the NFL, even though it's early. I guess they see him as an elite quarterback and see him as a good talent enough to go ahead and start him despite injury and everything. But we'll see if he can at least stay healthy. I think it's going to be great. So. It has been a long day, honestly. 9 hours later, yeah. Do you guys see? And I guess I'll find it. But Chess finally paid up his bet this morning. He let's see. They probably took the stream down because of it. I don't know. I'm trying to find. What's up, Adam? How you doing? Roll Tide, man. Chess paid up his bet this morning, singing "Sweet Home Alabama," and I'm gonna try to see if I can find maybe where it's at. Hold on. Let me find it real quick. Here it is. So Chess Hall paid up his bet this morning on I guess the Big Guy podcast morning edition. Paying up his bet, singing "Sweet Home Alabama." We made a bet that if Georgia won the game, I would sing a song called "Georgia on My Mind." If Bama won, well, you guys get it. He has to sing "Sweet Home Alabama." I already made a video talking about the bet. I said I'm going to give you a week. If you need to practice, you need to practice. So please enjoy my good buddy Chess Hall. Hope he doesn't get mad at me for showing this, but it's already out there, so what the heck. So, Cheshall, Sweet Home Alabama.
These wheels keep on turning. Carry me home, see my kin. Singing songs about the Southland. I don't think. What?
I forgot about that part. I'll find it. But he paid it up. He sung the song.
Goodness. Don't sing about her. Well, you put her down. Well, you will remember.
It's terrible audio, but the point is, Cheshall paid up his bet. Shout out to your brother. Love you. And I appreciate you paying up this morning, sir. Appreciate that. I would have done. Hey, I would have easily done and paid my respects singing. Was it Georgia on My Mind? So, but so let me see.
I just let Ford stop.
But anyway, so if anyone wants to join in, you want to talk sports or whatever you want to talk about, feel free to click the link and join in. Let's see. HBTFD. I know what that stands for. How about them bleeping dogs? Yeah, how about them losing the game on Saturday? Yeah. Probably lose to Florida in a couple weeks too. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm trying to get back to doing I guess those flashback videos. I did one last week because of the Georgia Bama game. I looked back at the last time they played in Tuscaloosa, 26-23 overtime win for the Bulldogs. I try to get back to doing quite a bit of stuff. I'll probably find time to do a Toddcast podcast. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe recap Georgia. Look forward to the third Saturday rivalry. So I'll definitely try to do like a third Saturday preview video and maybe get in today's Wednesday, maybe Thursday or Friday, get in a Tidecast podcast. Not a guarantee, but I'll try to get it done, taken care of and everything. And so yeah. Anyway. Whoever loses to Florida must really suck. Yeah. Yeah, Florida was a favorite for the East this year. In my mind, I had them winning the East. Now I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I know it's 5 o'clock, but it has been quite a day for me. Let me see. I guess I've covered everything I want to talk about today. As you guys can see, I'm kind of tired too. Again, kind of a long day. Work was busy. Got to do that again. Do that again tomorrow. So let's see. Again, we talked earlier. Third Saturday rivalry this weekend. I think I'll probably go ahead and end this stream. I'll try to maybe do a third Saturday preview video Thursday or Friday. I'll try, but anyway. So I'll go ahead and end the stream here. Thanks for showing up, guys. Nate the Great, don't be late, aka Nate Kingston, came on for a little bit. Real Big Lee, Junkyard Dog, Neo, The Bet. Let's see who else. Ballard was in here. And Adam Woodard. Appreciate all you guys for showing up. Oh, Rise Up as well. Appreciate you guys for showing up today. Like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in today. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, Ballard Sports Media, check it out. Have a good day. Roll Tide Roll. I'll see you guys later.